Hello everyone and welcome to another Sunday speedrun. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Between Whispers by Cornflakes23. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Alright, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3x3 box. Between lines. Digits on a line between two circles must be strictly between the digits in the circles. So these are the circles for this line, these are the circles for that line, and so on and so forth. So if we put 5 and 9, for instance, here, we're only allowed to have 6, 7, 8 on the line. German whisper. Adjacent digits along a green line must differ by at least 5. All of the thin lines are green, except those two. Any two consecutive digits need to have a difference of at least 5, which means that we can't put 5 on the line, as that would require a 0 or a 10. And we divide the rest of the digits between two sets, lower than 5 and higher than 5. And as we go along the line, we alternate between the sets. So we start by a small digit, it would be small high or low high, and so on and so forth. Finding out the sequence is part of the trick, right? Thermometers. Digits along thick gray lines increase from the bulb end. So that's the bulb, and then we have to increase as we go towards the tip. So if this is 6, then this could be 7 or 8, and this could be 8. XV cells. XV. Cells connected by an X must sum to 10, and cells connected by a V must sum to 5. Not all X's and V's are given. Note, for the avoidance of doubt, all between lines and German whisper lines are overlapping, right? So all lines are both at the same time. Row 1 C1 and row 9 C9 cells are simultaneously the end of a between line and German whisper and the bulb of the thermometer. That's it. A sip of tea. Reset the time. A sip of tea. I apologize for the cracking voice. I seem to be getting sick again. Right. Well, hopefully by the time this is out, I'm not sick anymore, but at this time, I right. So let's have a look at this line. Well, they're the same, right? Colors. So as we said, we alternate between the sets as we go along the line. So if one set is blue and the other is yellow, it's of that pattern. I'm already trying to do two things at the same time. Right, so the trick is to figure out which is high and which is low, right? So if this is high, then it's a maximum of 7, isn't it? The 7, 8, 9. But there are two high here, two high digits as well. So if this is 7, what do we put here? Well, we can't even put 6. So this one can't be a high digit, right? It has to be a low digit. So these are low digits. 2 is a low digit. Well, can't have 4 everywhere, but bear with me. We can't have 4 in between two digits because then you would need 2 9s. We can't have 6 here because you would need 2 1s. And actually we can't have 9 on a between line because there's nothing to put. There's nothing higher than 9. We can't put 1 either because there's nothing lower than 1. So this one isn't 6 anymore. These are from 7, 8. So there's definitely an 8 here. If there is an 8 on the line, then the high digit has to be a 9. So we're off. We get our first digit, which is a 9. Right. And one of these is definitely 7. So this has to be 2. That says nothing about this one, though, does it? It just says that this isn't, well, this has to be 1. Once we have a 2 on the line, this would have to be a 1. Right, so we get two digits. Both of these are low digits as well. They're not 2, 3 anymore, so this has to be 1, 4. Okay. Another sip of tea. Can we do the same here? Apparently. Yeah, it has to be the same, right? This can't be a high digit because it's 6, 7 as well. Same story, just rotated by minus 180 degrees, right? So these would have to be low digits. Is that a 1 as well? And this is a 9. I don't know. Probably, but let's just do it slowly and not assume things. Red. Okay. Though these are still all yellow and these are blue. Red. This, neither of these are 4 anyway. We can't have 1 on the line and we can't have 9 on the line either. Okay, so this isn't 4. Well, it couldn't have been 4 anyway. We definitely have minimum a 2. Actually, we have to have a 2. Yeah, what does that mean? No, we don't have to have. Well, this isn't 3, is what that means, right? We can't have 6. No, why am I saying that? I don't know. I have no idea. Well, this isn't 6. Well, yeah, we can't have 6 because I was just looking at the between line, but we can't have 6 because of the German whispers, right? Because there are no 1s anymore, so there are no 6s. Okay. So we have the same issue, right? There's definitely a 7 here. So this becomes a 2, this becomes a 2, this becomes a 1, and you still don't know what that is. But there's definitely an 8 as well, and that's a 9. Okay, it's exactly the same. There was nothing missing just because we turned it. That doesn't give us much info about this one, though, about the thermometer. Right. Well, those are as well the same, rotated by 180 degrees. So, but there is no thermometer, so let's use different colors. Oh, oops. Let's use different colors. I know that the difference should be at least 5 between these, right? Hold on. Hold on. Can this be 3? Because it can't be 1 or 2. I think now we have the opposite, right? If this is 3, then what are these? Well, both of them has to be 4. That doesn't work, because if this is 4, both of these are 9. So this can't be 3, so it's definitely a high digit. Right, so it's a high digit. We'll do it. We'll do the other one afterwards. I think it's exactly the same, but just bear with me. So that's high digits. We can't have 6 or 9 here, so it's from 7, 8, and these are from 1, 2, 3, 4. Though I can't have 4 in any of them anywhere actually. I can't have 4, and I can't have 1 on the line. So this one isn't 6. It isn't 7 either, because, well, minimum here is 7. Okay, this isn't 2. Oh, 7 and 8 are both used up in row 1, so that's a 9. Though that doesn't really help me, does it? One of those have to be a 3, so that's not 7. Okay, that wasn't. Oh, I still don't know what that is, though, do I? This could be an 8 or it could be a 7. Okay. All right. Oh, but I definitely have a 2 here, so this can't be 3. It couldn't be 3 anyway, because even if we don't have a 2, well, this is a minimum of 3, so that's definitely 1, right? Guess we can do the same here, right? This is 1, 7, 8. 2, 3, 8. Right? What am I now? No, I'm going to do this just to make sure that I'm not making assumptions. Well, still, we can't have 3 for the same reason. So this has to be a high digit. So far, so good, right? Those are high digits, and that's a low digit. And again, the high digits can't have 1 on the line. I can't have 9. So there's no 4 either. Okay. We're going to end up with the same thing, right? There are no 6s. That's not a 7. That's not a 7. And that's not a 7 or 8. That's not a 6 either, because there's already an 8, so that's a 9. This is not a 2, it can't be a 3. Yeah, it's exactly this. I could have just filled it. Right. Another sip of tea. What about this line now? What about this line? What do I know about this? What do I know about this? If this is a low digit, then it's minimum of 3. But this one can't be 4, so this isn't a low digit, right? We're doing the same thing, right? If that's 3, the only other low digit that can be in between is a 4, and I can't have 2 9s. I can't even have a small one. So that's a high digit. Okay, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Right, that's from 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, hold on. This isn't 1 or 4. It's 2, 3. Okay, that helps. 2, 3, and these are 6, 7, 8, 9. Though, oh no, there's no 6 in either of them. 7, yeah, 7 seems to work still, right? Oh, this isn't 2 or 3. It can't be 4, that's obvious, so that's a 1, right? Okay. So far, so good. Do I know what that is? I don't. I don't. Okay. How do I continue? Some pencil marking maybe now, because I don't see what else. I don't see what else to do. That doesn't seem to be working. Thermometers are there for a reason, I presume. I have no idea what. I have no idea. I need a 4 here and a 5. Oh, 5. I haven't thought about 5. I don't think there is. No. I don't think there are any places where 5 is restricted enough that we can figure it out or so. I say that because we can't have 5 on the German whispers line, as already discussed, but we can't have it on a V or an X either, because an X would require 2 5s and the V would require a 0. But no, I don't see any place. Well, one of those is a 5, but how does that help me? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. We need a 1 here. Well, not there. I can't have 1 here either because it will require a 9. So that's 1, which means that one of these is 1. This one isn't. So that's 1 as well. Okay, that's about it, right? I'm not sure if the coloring is still required, but it's fun. More tea. More T, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8. So there's definitely a 9 here. We don't care about that, do we, though? And then I still need 4, 5, 6. Does that matter? Does that matter? Doesn't look like it. 4, 5, 6. What is this? This is either 3, 7 or 4, 6, right? Both still work though. Well, except this one is in 7s. Doesn't really help, does it? What about this one? This one, well, except 1, 9 can't say anything about it. Right? Oh, this isn't 2 or 8 either. It isn't a 3 either. That might be interesting. So this is either a 4-6 or a 3-7 again. Not sure. Not sure. Yeah. We all know what these are, right? This could be 7 or 8. I'm not mistaken in that, I think. Yeah. That's a little bit disappointing. Well, that says 3-7 and 4-6. That's interesting. All of them are from that. Yeah, all of them are from that. Not sure. Not sure how that helps. Well, again, this one isn't 7. Anything else besides the 9s and the 1s that I can look at? 2 doesn't look exactly. No, not really, right? Well, I do need a 3 here. One of those is a 3, right? I can't have 3 in any of these. Again, I don't know. I don't know how that helps, but one of these is a 3. Doesn't help, does it? Oh, one of those is a 3 as well, right? Again, how does that help? Oh, that's the only place where I can have a 2 in box number 3, right? Those aren't 2, and none of these are 2. Yeah, so that's definitely a 2. Oh, that is useful. That's a 2, then that's a 3, and that's an 8. None of these are an 8. So now one of these 2 is definitely a 7, and this can't be 3. So that's 2. That's 3, which makes this one 8 and 7, and that's another 8. And that doesn't help. Okay, but so far at least, one of these is a 2. Do I know more? Yeah, I know that this is 7, so that's an 8. Again, doesn't help. Okay. Right. So that isn't 7-3 anymore. That's definitely 4-6. That's definitely 4-6. Is that the same here? Doesn't look like. No, there isn't one there. It's a different case. Okay. That's not 7 anymore, so that isn't 3. Right. What am I still missing here? I'm missing a 3, a 7, and a 5. Right, so this isn't 7-3. It's 4-6, and that one is definitely a 3 then. Sure. That's good. Right? That one is definitely a 3. Right. That's an 8, just by normal Sudoku. That's 9. And I need a 9 in box number 6. And I do still need a 9 in box number 4. And that's the only place to have. Right. Right. I have all 9s now. Seems like. Now the question becomes, do I continue coloring? I'm gonna stop for a bit and see if it really needs to be done or not. What am I still missing here? I'm missing a 4, 5, and a 6, right? Yeah, so this one isn't 6 and this one isn't 4. Not exactly useful, but so I need a 7 here and whatever I don't use from 4, 5, 6, right? Okay. All right. One of these is a 2. Oh, that's definitely a 7. So now I need a 7 here in box number 2. Since this isn't 7, this becomes a 2. This, well, this isn't a 7, but that one isn't either, so that's a 7. That is a 7. One of these is a 7, somehow useful. What am I missing here? Still don't know, right? This, well, 3, 7 would make this 4, 5, 6, but if this isn't 3, 7, this would be 4, 6. That doesn't work because then I'll have 2 5s. That probably has been available for a long time, but I didn't see it. I did not see it. Right, so these are 4, 5, 6 as well. To no one's surprise, I guess. This one can't be 6, and this one can't be 4. Right. This one isn't 3 then. Is that correct? Or am I messed up the 3s now? No, I think no, that is correct. This is a 3. And this is 5, this is 3. And that's 4, 6 again. So this is a 5. No 5s there. No 5s there. Right. Right. What am I still missing here? Well, 4, 6 and 4, 5, 6. Right. 4, 5, 6. I definitely need a 5 here, so this is not a 5. Then this becomes definitely a 5, and that is a 6. That helps. That helps. I still need a 4 and an 8. That's not an 8. This wasn't a 4 either. And a 7. Sure. All good. 1. No, that's it. No, I do know. This is 2, this is 3. And here I need a 1, a 1 and a 2 there. So the last one is a 5. Right. That's good. That's a 2. So that's 1, 2, no, 2, 1, 4, 5, 6, 4, 6. Oh, that's funny. Almost symmetrical. That's funny, yeah. Right, so what am I missing here? A 6, a 5, and a 3. So that's definitely 4. There's no 5 here. 5 is there. That's a 6. That's not a 3. And I'm still missing a, no, not a 5. I'm missing a 4. Right, I guess coloring is not needed. The coloring is not needed. That's 6, that's 5, that's 4, 6, 4, 7. And I'm still missing a 4 and a 2 and a 5. What about the last box, box number 5? I need a 3. I need a 6. Nope. I need an 8 and I need a 9. Yeah. Moment of truth. Yay. Very nice. Well, I hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please like and subscribe, maybe share, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.